This video is going to be about how we order decimals. So what I want to do is put these decimals in order from smallest to largest. Now the method we use is very similar to how you would have done before with bigger numbers. So for example, if I'd asked you to say which is bigger, 123 or 156, I imagine you could tell me automatically that the bigger number is 156. Now if you think about why that is, it's because if you look at hundreds, tens and units, when you look to see which one's bigger, you'd first of all go for the hundreds, and well, 123 has 100 and 156 has 100, so you end up looking at the next column. So then you see that 123 has 2 tens and 156 has 5 tens, so that means that 156 is the bigger number. We just use exactly the same process for the decimals, but instead of stopping at hundreds, tens and units, we also go to tenths, hundredths and thousandths, and as far as you need to go. So if I look at this particular example, I'd have hundreds, tens, units, and then tenths, hundredths, and that's all I'd need in this particular case. So 0.5, that's no units and 5 tenths. 0.1 is no units and 1 tenth. 0.58 is no units, 5 tenths and 8 hundredths. 0.63 is no units, 6 tenths and 3 hundredths, and 0.8 is no units and 8 tenths. So to put these in order, all I need to do now is look at this. So they all have no units, so I have to look at the next column. Now 0.1 only has 1 unit, so that is the smallest number. So that's 0.1 comes first if I'm going from smallest to largest. So I've done that one. And then I look, I've got 2 here with 5 tenths, 2 numbers with 5 tenths. So if they've both got 5 tenths, I have to look to the hundredths column. Well, this one has got no hundredths, and this one has got 8 hundredths. So this is the smaller number. So that's 0.5 comes next, and then 0.58 comes after that. Then I can move on, I can move back to the tenths. So 6 tenths is smaller than 8 tenths, which means that the next number is 0.63, and the last number is 0.8. There's the answer for that. As another example, if I have the numbers 0.4, 0.32, 0.3, 0.34 and 0.335, I'll go hundreds, tens, units, tenths, hundredths, thousandths this time, because this number here has got thousandths as well. Put them in the columns: 0.4, 0.32, 0.3, 0.34, 0.335. So I can see quite clearly here they all have no unit, so I have to look at the tenths column. I've got 4 numbers with 3 tenths, so I have to look to the hundredths column. This number has no hundredths, so it must be the smallest number. So 0.3 comes first. Then, following that, 0.32 has 2 hundredths. 0.335 has 3 hundredths. 0.34 has 4 hundredths, and then for the final number, this must be bigger because that's got 4 tenths. So then that comes last. So some questions for you to do. I would like you, please, to put these numbers in order from smallest to largest. And then for your second question, again, I would like to put these numbers in order from smallest to largest.